Hey guys, I'm Patrick Weeks, and
I'm James Rose Mason, and this is
Two
Guys, One Cup.
and today we're going to talk about East versus West 7. We got matches coming up tomorrow, starting at 1:30, I believe.
One.
Yeah. Pay-per-view May 6th live on Core Sports. If you haven't bought it, get into it, because it's going to be freaking awesome. So, we're going to go through this card from the bottom up. And just kind of go through what we know of the folks, our opinions, just what we think of the matches. They may not match, but you know what? And he may know more than me. I may know more than him. It'd be kind of cool.
Obviously, I do, but I'm excited to see the matchups on this compared to Monster Michael Todd's Factory 4.
Yeah, lame, Michael Todd. All right, so we're gonna start out with Oleg Cherkasov and Mindaugas Tarasetes.
I'm glad he said
Don't mind us. We're gonna butcher some names here, so sorry guys.
It's that white privilege. We don't mean to, but we have.
This is a right hand match, and it should be pretty badass. It's your conventional hook versus top roll. I see Mindaugas as a favorite here, and I think he's gonna win. But, Oleg has been pulling with Daniel for so long. So, and your opinion?
What is the weight? Is it open?
I'm not sure if it's open. They'll probably both be around 170-ish.
Well, when I saw what Mindaugas did to Coach Ray, it was, no offense to Coach Ray, it was kind of a joke. It was a complete mismatch. And watching over the tapes of Oleg, and anyone named Oleg's normally pretty good. I don't know. I think Mindaugas is going to win, but I think it's going to be close. I think it's going to be like a 2-3.
I think it's going to be a 3-1 Mindaugas Tarasetes. So.
False. Inaccurate. Wrong.
Totally
Default.
have your opinion. The next one is Bacho Snagafili and Adam Warinsky. Adam is the badass right-hander. This is a right-hand match, and Bacho is the relative of Levon. So, actually, we're going to start with James. What do you think, buddy?
I think that red-bleeding Republican-American man, Adam, is going to win. No man with a beard like that is going to get beat by some Georgian.
I think Adam is going to win. Only because we know nothing about Bacho. We could totally be surprised here. If he's going against Adam, there's got to be something that the Georgians know that we don't know. But I seriously see this as Adam as a heavy favorite. He's been cleaning up. He's been beating bigger guys. This guy has been bad to the freaking bone. So
I think Adam is like, people sleep on him. You know what I mean? Like when a good band shows up and everyone's like, oh, they're not that good. And then all of a sudden they're fucking world famous. I think it's going to be like him. I don't think he's become world famous, but I think he's going to be one of the top guys.
I think that Adam hit fast, and if he beats this Bacho kid and then gets a chance at one of the big dogs, it'd be pretty awesome.
I think Adam's going to be the number 2 in that weight class, and he's just going to defend Pauling. And he said he'll never pull Pauling until Pauling gets beat.
I thought he was in the weight class below Paul.
Same weight class.
Are they? Holy crap! Pauling just gets so small. I don't even. That water cut is insane. The next one is Daniel Prokopskip and Doug Erlach. My opinion? We'll go my opinion.
Yeah, we'll go yours first.
All right. I'd like to see Doug win this. I think Doug is looking awesome. Doug did say the last couple weeks of his practices and training was very rough. So, but he is a much bigger guy. So, I don't know if he's going to be able to top roll and get over the top of Daniel. Daniel forces the hook on everybody. So, it's going to be tough for him to get out of it. If Daniel's forcing that hook, he's going to be defending a lot. But I'd like to see Doug win this. I hope that he recovers well from his cut and he can perform well. Because if Doug wins here, like the sky's the limit. He's going up and up.
I think Doug's going to do a 3-0 blowout, USA, America, and I think he's going to Statue of Liberty him all the way to the top.
Okay, I think this could be 3-2, this could be 3-1, this could be 3-0. Either way, I just don't know. It's
Check this
so
out.
crazy. Daniel is so crazy.
303.
Okay, all right.
Don't touch me.
We're gonna go into Zurab and Rob RVJ.
Is Zero the dude that like got that weird win on John Brzenk
No,
by that inside flop press?
no,
Oh, okay. I always get that one confused.
no. Zurab has been pulling everybody at every.
Who's the last guy
East
Zerob's beat?
Oh,
Like a super
I
match.
missed it.
It's definitely East Coast.
He definitely beat Ryan Bowen,
Oh,
but
Ryan Blue
it's like
Bowen.
snapping a rubber band.
It's like
It's
blue
easy.
balls. Easy to
Yeah.
get.
I mean, it's probably not easy for you and I, but I mean, these guys are world class. Why don't you start?
With that one,
Yeah.
RVJ, fucking Boston. He's my guy. He's gonna hook and cook.
Well, he's more of a top roller guy.
Yeah. He's gonna red rocket it to the top it. I don't know. But yeah, I hope RVJ wins, but he's been absent in the game for 2017 was the last time he pulled.
No, he pulled in 2021 against Sasho.
Did he?
Yeah, and it was a freaking awesome match in Arm Wars.
Did he beat him?
No, he lost to Sasho, but Sasho was a bad dude.
Well, how did he come out?
I think it
3-0?
was 3-2.
Oh, okay.
It was pretty close. It was a pretty close match. I could be wrong. Like, it was 2021, and I did not go rewatch the match before this.
Okay.
So I think RVJ is gonna win this. I think RVJ could win this 3-0. I think he's extremely underestimated in this. Zurab is way overrated. Yes, he's been more active, but Rob knows how to train. He's been doing this forever. I think it's crazy to think that Rob is an underdog here. Absolutely insane. He's got, if they go into straps, stop it. If they go into straps, it's going to be a little tougher for Rob. He's not as good in straps. But if he can catch that thumb with his hand and he can throw him to the pad, like, it's all Rob. I just don't know if I see Zurab slipping or wanting to slip.
I don't know. I think if RVJ's on that pancake mix,
He's not.
I think he is. And if he is, he wins. But I bet it's going to be a 3-2.
I've seen his legs. I don't think he's on pancakes.
You don't need it. You don't need to hit your legs. It's arm wrestling.
Yeah, okay.
We're here to hold grown men's hands and yell.
All right. This is an interesting match. So, Alijan Muratov versus Cody Merritt. So, we've got the WAF champion for 2023 left hand against the WAF champion for, I think, 2019 left hand. I'm going to go first on this one. I think Cody Merritt wins this, and I think it could be like 3-1. I think he's just too big, too powerful. I get that Alijan. He's fast. He's super fast. But Cody has no pain in his elbow. I mean, I've been following Cody like a lot lately. He's dominating all these tournaments that he's gone into. It's not like he hasn't been active. He just hasn't pulled a ton of super matches. And when he pulled Corey, he was having some elbow and wrist problems. So it seems like now he's healthy. And I think that I just don't see him losing to the smaller guy like this.
I don't know. After thousands of hours of tape on YouTube, it's an obvious matchup, I guess. I think Cody, if he could keep the hand control, top roll, it's over for Aladdin, or whatever his name is.
Alijan.
Yeah, let's call him Aladdin.
Alijan.
But if Aladdin got that genie wish and he can get that high hook in and pin him, it's over. So I guess it's a factor. If he can get the hook in, Cody's fucked. But if Cody can stay high, I think it's over.
Yeah.
So I think it's a nice matchup.
All right. Next one is Arif Artem and Georgi Ozaranov. So haven't seen a whole lot of these guys. Georgie hasn't pulled in a while. And RF did just pull recently against Corey West, but it's your turn to go first.
I personally don't know anything about either one of them. They don't make me feel any which way about my body that makes me comfortable or uncomfortable. Emotionally, I have no attachment to this, so I think I might just skip this match, but I wish him the best.
I can kind of see it going either way. The intensity of Georgie is awesome when you watch him pull. I mean, RF he's a great puller. He's world champion right-handed guy. I it's kind of up in the air for me. I haven't seen Georgie pull in a while, so I'm gonna have to give this to Arif, and I would say 3-1. The next one we got is Dave Chafee and Rivas. So I'm going for Dave Chafee. I'm hoping to see a 3-0 win. If not, a 3-1. The question is Dave going to burn out? So Rivas pulls. He pulls hard. He has hit after hit after hit. But, I mean, they say he's got that flop wrist, but they're also saying that it's going to be hard for him to get in that position with Rivas. But I'm very excited about this match. I'm looking forward to this match more than a lot of these matches. So, sorry.
Dave Moneybags is definitely
Easy money.
No, I call him Moneybags because he's already bagged this win.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a fucking bearded. Can't be. I'll call him a bearded bear, bald bear, like a bald-headed eagle, Freedom of America, and a bear. Every time.
You mean side pressure.
Side pressure. Every time.
Side pressure.
Bang. To the bed. And hopefully he doesn't 2-pump chump this one. I hope he 3-pumps it and then wins.
Yeah, I hope so too, but it's hard to not see Dave win the first 2 matches. Every match is going.
With the mortgage of my life says he wins the first 2.
Easy money.
The deciding factor of the third is going to hurt everyone like it always does.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to let James go first on this one because I have my thoughts and I don't think we agree on this one. Vitaly Lelettin and Tobias Sprong.
You don't fuck with Russians. That's all I'm gonna
Left-handed
say.
match.
I don't know anything about Vitaly's left hand. I know he's a monster right, but he's fucking Russian. And if you look in the dictionary when it says Russian, it says do not fuck with. That's all it says in the dictionary about Russian. So, and Tobias is like that chubby baby face thing. I just don't respect it. The guys with the beards always win. It's a fact.
Sure. I love Tobias. I think he pulls with some of the most intensity I've ever seen. I see him possibly getting over the hand of Lelettin. Lelettin's got to get really far under the table because he's so big. But Tobias is going to get under the table too a little bit. So I see him being restricted there because he can't crowd. And I just don't know if Lelettin's left not being used that much is going to be enough for Tobias, who we've obviously seen against Morozov, who's a badass man. Give him a really awesome match. I mean, I'm going Tobias 3-2.
I think Vitaly 3-2, and I think the last match, the deciding factor for the win, is going to be a doubles Kings move.
That makes no sense. But okay. So now we've got Davi Samushia and Brendan Excelsior. This one's mine to go first. I'd love to see Brendan win this. I think Brendan has to be a little too defensive, and Davi's hook is going to be too much for him. So I think Davi is going to win this. I actually think it might be 3-0. I think this is a welterweight title super match right hand. And I think Davi will beat Brendan 3-0.
I don't know anything about either one of these guys, but I did see the videos of the behind the scenes East vs. West 7, and I know Brandon was doing a hardcore weight cut and he wasn't feeling good and he had the shakes, and he said he's really looking forward to eating and get his weight back up after the weigh-in. And I know when you do a severe weight cut like that, it's hard to recover. Maybe, but I think that David's got it.
Yeah, I don't think
So
it's
you
gonna.
think it's
I don't
gonna
think
be
it's gonna
3-0?
be easy. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be easy, but I think it's gonna be 3-0. I think Davi is just gonna be too much for Brendan. All right, we're on Paul Lynn and Sasha.
Dude, the ogre. Or is he the troll? No, he's the ogre.
It's the white orc.
Yeah. Same fucking
I
thing.
watch way too much.
I think
wrestling.
Paul Lynn is going to try to top roll like he always does, but I
Good
think
idea.
it's going to be the deciding factor when he commits to the frame again.
He needs the hook.
I think if he hooks and frames and then breaks another guy's chest, he's got a legacy behind him.
Yeah, I think he needs to commit to the hook immediately. But Sasha was like the best in the world at the hook in his class. Like, I don't see Sasha losing. I think it's gonna be 3-0.
I feel like Paul Lynn's going to give... Paul Lynn's the champ, though.
Paul Lynn's the champ, but Sasha is the more badass dude.
Yeah, but you got to hail to the crown, obviously.
You can hail to the crown all you fucking want,
Has
but
Sasha
it's
beat
Sasha.
the guy that Paul Lynn beat?
Sasha's beat everybody.
Did Sasha beat the guy that Paul Lynn beat? East versus
Oh,
West.
I don't know. I haven't seen a match between
Yeah, I
them
bet
two.
he didn't. Boom. Paul Lynn wins. It's a fucking fact. Statistics. You ever had that math class?
Okay. We're going to move on to Irakli and Kirigali. So who do you think is going to win between this? Do you think Unger Bayev's going to win this?
I think Unger
Irakli?
Bayev, again, is going to Statue of Liberty that dude. And he's going to have so much more hand control. If you look at, like I
He's
said,
got a lot of back pressure.
back pressure and hand
rise.
control. Yeah, his wrist is going to be stronger. And we've seen that Irakli can pull with a flop.
He can't pull the flop, but
I think
we also watched Unger Bayev freaking pin 3 Kings moves on Michael Todd. Which, yeah, Michael Todd's kind of a joke lately, but like his King move is it's pretty nasty still. So you can't really.
Yeah, those tendons held up Jerry Cataract, held up Dave Chafee, held up Devin.
Exactly.
So those he may have been lighter, but the
And
tendon strength is still there.
And Irakli pressed through it. I don't think, or not. Sorry, Unger Bayev pressed through it. I don't think Irakli has a chance here. I think Unger Bayev is faster, stronger, and more intelligent on the table. I think this is going to be 3-0 Kirigali Unger Bayev.
It's like 3 doors down. It's not my time.
What are you calling it?
Unger Bayev 3-0.
Okay. And then the match of the night. This one, I am really. I don't know how to call Devin Gennady.
I
don't.
that one.
I don't. You can start with it. It doesn't matter. I mean, I'll start with it. I'm just having a hard time with it because Gennady's a badass. He is also a cardio king. Like, this is gonna be insane. It has to be. It has to be. The amount, watching the amount of times that Gennady can evenly just hit and hit and hit and hit. It's hard to hold somebody like that. Yeah, Devin's been pulling and pulling and pulling, and he's been great, but I don't know. This is tough. I think it's like 3-2 Gennady, or it's like 3-0 Devin. I don't think there's an in between.
I want to say before we even talk about what could happen is I'm just so excited for this match because Gennady is not a guy to quit. Even when he gets beat, he goes ham until he gets pinned.
Exactly.
You see him scream even while he's getting pinned.
Hoppa!
Yeah. So I am very excited because Devin loves to make people quit. So I'm very excited to see if Devin is able to get a pin on him if he makes Gennady quit. Because that will break his spirit.
I don't think Gennady's going to quit.
But I think that's also going to hurt Gennady then. If Gennady does not pin himself when Devin is in a really good spot, Gennady will burn himself out. So this is what I think. Devin's going to do his old classic shoulders kings move, but he's going to be tighter. He's been working on that.
I don't know if I think he's going to hook.
No, he's not. I know Devin Lair. Everyone in the world knows Devin Lair. Devin Lair's a fucking fibber when it comes to arm wrestling. He's going to do whatever you want to hear until he gets on the table. He's going to play mind games. He's going to get Gennady really fucking mad. I think Gennady's just going to try to flash pin. Devin's going to catch. He's not going to be spread. He's going to be just like this and hold. He's going to talk a lot of shit. Gennady is going to surge through. If he can get the pin, I think he'll get the pin on the first one. I think in the second one, Devin's going to have the adjustments and Gennady's going to be a little burnt. And then he's going to catch him and hold him and burn him. And then Devin's going to, in the second round, get him over here. And if Gennady doesn't pin himself, he's going to ruin it for him. And then Gennady will get burnt out, get beat eventually. And then third round, Devin beats him in a hug.
Yeah, I don't know.
Put your money on it.
So confused with this. I think the greatest part of this match has been watching them hang out for like the past 3 days.
Yeah, they're kind of building a bromance.
They're like bromancing. It's been beautiful. It's so good to see. Like after this, I wouldn't be surprised if Gennady comes over to North America and we see Prudnik come over and these guys all start having fun and pulling in these teams in North America. I
think Devin's like doing like a scarlet letter.
Well, Devin's gonna go around Europe, and he's going over to Dark Card after.
No,
he's pulling.
I saw that. But no, I think left. Devin's is playing with his heartstrings. Devin wants him close.
I don't think so, dude. They're like very similar. I see them as buddying up.
I see
like Levon.
I think every arm wrestler for the most part at the professional level respects each other.
Yeah,
but I think Devin likes to play mind games.
I hope when I'm pro, people hate me. If I ever get pro.
I wish people wouldn't love me. I get out of my Camry and I gotta beat bitches with a wiffle ball bat.
You don't have a Camry.
Did.
You have a Tundra.
I had to get the Tundra to drive over them bitches.
We both have Tundras.
Yeah.
Tundra. Go Tundras! Toyota!
Toyota, our sponsor, thank you.
Yeah, when are we going to get an amazing Japanese arm wrestler? We haven't had a Japanese arm wrestler who's badass in like 15 years. Well, like 15 years ago, we had that guy who was in Arm Wars.
Dude, I wasn't even
Bad
there yet.
motherfucker. All right, so that's all we got. And then hopefully we'll be back on next week with some more stuff and talking about Dark Card a little bit. I don't think they're going to release any of the matches, but I think Dark Card's in like 2 weeks. But if not, we'll go over the fix, see what they have to say, and maybe we'll comment on some of that stuff.
I'm excited. Are you excited?
I'm excited.
I'm very excited. I'm James Rhodes Mason.
I'm Patrick Weeks.
This is Two Guys, One Cup.
Oh, that's weird. I'm cutting that out.
No, you're not.